All right, here we go. All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the call. My name is Shelley Whitmarsh-Beal, and I am the Vice President of Training and Field Development here at WineShop. I actually live in Georgia, but I was born and raised in Las Vegas, and I've been with WineShop for 7 years. We are based out of Napa, so you may already have that information, and we're going to share, of course, more today as we're going through. I have some slides, some bullet points, and then of course we will always go off on a little tangent, I'm sure, at one point in everything that we do. But again, feel free to ask any questions that you have, and we're here to answer the questions. So we're actually going to start with the little video. And I need to optimize it so you can hear it. Share computer sound. All right, it's like a 2-minute video, and then we will move on. And raise your hand, Maria, if you hear it. Hopefully you can hear it and I hit the right button.
At WineShop at Home, we like to say that the world is our vineyard. We source from premier wine growing regions in California and throughout the world to bring you the very best wines on earth. With over 30 different labels in our WineShop at Home Artisan Wines family of brands, we offer more unique wine styles, varietals, and appellations than any other wine company. Featuring a unique taste at every price point, our proprietary brands give you the opportunity to explore a wide array of varietals and exclusive blends. From sweet and bubbly to dry and crisp whites, smooth and supple to bold and intense reds, we feature artisan wines for every occasion, palate, and personality. We have as many brand labels as we do wine styles. In our collection of brands, we strive to represent every aesthetic, from whimsical to traditional, simple to colorful, and modern to elegant. Our labels and wines have won awards at many prestigious national and international wine competitions and are shared and enjoyed in homes all across America. There are no other wines like ours on earth. There are no other brands like ours on earth. That's a promise.
There we go. All right, so this video was actually done a while ago, and when I listened to it again, we have actually over 50 brand labels now under our belt. So all the wines are actually made exclusively for WineShop at Home. So you cannot buy wines from the grocery store down the street, the liquor store down the street. You can't get them from a tasting room either. All the wines have to be purchased through an independent wine consultant here. We have over 450 wine awards under our belt now since 2013, and we have our own winemaker. His name is Alex Rabelais. If you've been on the waiting list and you've received some emails from me, the second email has a video from Alex kind of introducing himself. So he's a second generation winemaker from Bordeaux, France. One thing that's great about Alex, and you'll see it as we're going through, I think I mentioned it again, is he's super accessible. So I let him handle all the wine stuff and I handle some more of the business side over here. So what's kind of cool is we have a fantastic wine team. So we have Alex, and then we also have a brand marketing manager. Her name is Sam, and she also has been a winemaker before too. And then we have the other side of it, which is really the direct sales side of it. So the Frederick family owns the company. They're based out of Dallas, Texas, and they have a background going back to the 70s in the direct sales world. Stan Frederick actually is a prestigious member of the DSA, and he's won some big awards from them too, just even more recognition. He's wrote a book. So he's the father of basically the Frederick family. His son, Stan Frederick too, we call him Stan too. He actually runs this division, and their family actually has some other companies as well that they run too in direct selling. So it's pretty cool that you have the wine side and you have the experts in the wine making, and then you also have the direct sales side. Myself, I've been in the direct sales industry for over 20 years. I started when my daughter was born. She's now 21 and she'll be a senior in college now. And I left the hotel and call center management, basically the industry, and I changed to the direct sales side. So I purchased a business kit like everybody does when they start in direct sales, and I was able to build a large organization for myself, and then I transitioned to the corporate side. So I've been in the consultant shoes. I've done hundreds of not wine tastings, but even parties, even from past companies. So I understand, and I feel like I have I think a knowledge too that is able to help you on that end of it as well. So The company is based out of Napa, California, and I think I mentioned that. So everything is actually shipped out of Napa as well. So your orders are directly shipped to your customers. You don't have to have a mini wine cellar right under your house to do, and you're not schlepping out wine. So actually everything is directly shipped to the customer, which is really nice. So you're able to just put the orders in the system. They actually order directly on your website, and you can help them with that. And then those wines are directly shipped. So also, if you are a wine club member, because I kind of talked about Alex, I'll mention this, you can actually go to Napa and you can do a wine tasting with Alex too. So it's pretty awesome that you're able to have that access to him. So I'd love to hear you guys what your favorite wine is. You can put that in the chat too. Like the video said, we really have everything from sweet to bubbles to dry to reds. Like I said, we have 50 brand labels. They're not all available at every single moment. So usually we have about 30 available for purchase too. And if you visit your consultant's website or go to wineshopathome.com, you're able to kind of look and check and shop things from the sparklings to the reds to see which varietals that we have. And we also have a large amount of wines that come from California, of course, because we're located in California, but we also have wines that can come from international as well. So we've had wines from Austria, I know Italy, Spain. So you'll see those pop up as well. All right. So there's different ways that you can work your wine business. And the cool thing is you can really pick the direction you want to go. You don't have to have any wine experience. And I'll show you some tools that we give you to help you with that. But you literally can really just jump in and start learning and having fun. One of the most popular ways that our wine consultants actually work their business is through in-home guided wine tastings. Wine is social. You'll see that in our marketing materials as well. And people do still like to get together and taste and enjoy wine. It's kind of that try before you buy. So there's a wine tasting sampler. It has 6 different wines. You have a host that would purchase that sampler. That cost is $59.95. And then that includes even the shipping. That's a 6 full big bottles. I get that question a lot. And then everybody is tasting at the tasting, and you as a consultant guide them through. And you have the tools. There's little cards and stuff that you can read. So again, you don't have to be a wine expert. Also, virtual tastings, very popular. We really ramped that up, of course, during COVID. So just like we are here, right? You have people in multiple locations and you get together and you can have a virtual wine tasting. Sometimes those guests or customers can pre-purchase wines, 1, 2, or 3 wines. Everybody tastes together. So it's pretty cool. And even our consultants will even do maybe just more of a virtual experience, inviting their VIPs, their wine club members, and just talking about the new wines that were released for the month too. So a lot of different ways you can do that. Facebook tastings, I think of it as kind of old school catalog parties, right? You pass the catalog around. This is Facebook. So people can get together and you can talk about wines and stuff on Facebook. Consultants can go live if you choose to. The host can go live if they want to. And it's a way to actually, you can just collect orders as well. Because we are a consumable product, right, which is a big plus, people are going to want to reorder from you. And like I mentioned before, they can't get those wines from anybody else but you. So they're going to run out of wine. They're going to need more. You can obviously do one-on-one reorders, so you can just sell to your mother, your cousin, your sister, your neighbor, whatever. You'll meet people along the way that may want wine, and you're able to share that information with them as well, and they're able to order directly through you. One-on-one, they don't have to go to a wine tasting. Corporate events, we have consultants that do corporate events. This really peaked during COVID as well. So you were finding that organizations were having more people work from home. So they were not getting together in person. So they were doing like these virtual wine tastings and corporate events. Corporations would buy all the wine for their employees, and we would send it out to them, and then they would have a big wine tasting. Some people do in-person corporate events as well, get together, retirement communities. So you can do basically huge wine tastings if you want to that way, or even getting corporations together live, if not virtually. We have a wine club, a 2 and 4 bottle wine club. So that would be a reoccurring order every single month. So as people get those wine clubs shipped directly to them, then you as a consultant earned commission off those wine clubs. Wine club members, oh my gosh, I want to say we have 13 different options for wine clubs. So dry, sweet, red, white, they can mix it up, whatever they would like to do. And then those are shipped to them every single month. We have a new program that we're introducing actually September 1st. It's called Sip and Save. So we have what we call some of our evergreen wines, which includes some of the sparklings. We have table wines. We have wines that are called Glory Cellars, which actually helps our philanthropy program for America's Mighty Warriors. So those sales, partial sales from those bottles of wines actually go to help vets but you can subscribe to Sip and Save, and those wines can be shipped to them automatically, either monthly, every other, or every 2 months, or every 3 months. They can choose. They can mix and match all the wines. They just have to have a minimum of 3 wines and max of 12. And they do get a 10% discount on the wines that they select for their Sip and Save. We do have new wines that release every single month, so anywhere from 2 to 4. That's pretty rare in the direct sales industry to have new products coming out every single month, but also rare in the wine industry. So Alex really strives to make sure that we're getting new wine releases every single month, because we do smaller batches, so things do sell out, right? So we always have to make sure that we have wines that are comparable at any given time to be able to go back to your customers and say, I know you loved this wine, it sold out, but we now have this wine as well. So you'll see that on our menu. Personalized wines, we have a personalized wine program so people can create their own labels. They can upload pictures, weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, whatever kind of celebration. So they're able to do that, or just because, right? So we have like a little catalog of so many different options you can just pre-select, but most people will just upload their own image and be able to order those personalized wines. I talked a little bit about the Grade Your Glass, America's Mighty Warriors. So again, this is a program that is our give back program. We have donated, or raised, I should say, almost $1 million to the program. So people can do donations every month if they want. They can have actually donations taken out every single month on a reoccurring basis, or if they buy our Glory Cellars wines. And like I said, partial $2 actually from every bottle goes to America's Mighty Warriors. We also have a new referral rewards program that is going to kick in September as well. So this allows anybody that is a customer of yours, they have a referral link. They can share this referral link, and if somebody orders off their link, they will get a 30% discount on a bottle. So they can basically rack up all the 30% off bottles that they would like to by sharing that link. And as long as that friend of theirs or whoever orders on that link, they're going to get a 30% off bottle. And consultants are able to participate in this program as well. And that gives you some wines at a discount. All right. I know there's a lot of different ways to work your business. So let's talk about some commonly asked questions. How much time does it take? This, of course, is a business of flexibility that works around your life. So you can choose when you work and how much, days of the week, times. If you choose, you can make this a side thing, a part-time, full-time. We do have people that run this as a career as well. So that choice is up to you. In terms of support, you have training, guidance from your peers, and the help from our IWC care team, and they are located in Napa too. You have the person that welcomed you to WineShop at Home. So you have sponsor support and leader support to help you. Like I said, you don't have to have any wine experience. And on the next page, I'm going to show you what that looks like. And then you also have me, part of the sales team, to be able to help and guide you as well. So I'm always available to help our consultants. And then, of course, Alex, our winemaker, that helps you too. Alex actually does a call every single month. He does 2 calls with our consultants. One is specific to new consultants, and then one is for everybody that is in the sales field. And he answers your questions. He talks about all the new wines that are released. And then he also gives new consultants some basics about the wine. Right. So this kind of refers to a little bit, like I said, about people getting help. So on the back of every single one of our bottles, there is a QR code. You can scan it, and then what happens is it pops up what we call here vent notes. These vent notes tell you everything you need to know about the wine. So when you are doing a wine tasting, these are actually mailed with that sampler, that, the 6 bottles. You'll have one for every single wine. And this, you can just read the cards. I know a lot of times consultants will even have the guest read the cards, or the host read the cards as well that's doing the wine tasting. But your guests have access to this on your website too. So we have a new website that's going to pop up on September 1st, and every single wine will have this vent note card that you just click. You can take a look at it. You can download it if you want. And then on the front, you have all the winemaker notes and all the details. And then on the back, there is a recipe. One thing I love about these two is there is what we call a sweetometer. So this tells you if the wine is on the drier side, in the middle, or even sweet. And this sweetometer is also on the back of the bottles. So for quick reference, you can kind of look and get an idea. So if you like sweeter or drier, this is something to look forward to. Okay. I don't see any questions popping up, so I'll keep on going. All right, so why wine shop? So here's a couple things. We represent a Napa Valley winery that has been in business for 19 years. And we offer wines in every taste profile and over 50 brand labels, and I mentioned that already. Talked about Alex, our winemaker already, second generation from France, and he has over 25 years of experience. We have what we call a Smart Start program, and this is for all of our new independent wine consultants that start. And you have different goals or milestones to achieve, and you can earn over $600 in Wine Shop Bucks. And what Wine Shop Bucks is, this is basically like a coupon, right? And you can apply it to your orders. So then you can get some wines at a discount too, or you can get dollars off. Mobile checkout for interactive ordering experience. We actually are powered by Shopify. So our website is hosted by Shopify and providing, of course, a smooth, fast, and easy ordering experience. And it's connected to Shop Pay. So tons of people are on Shop Pay and had no idea, but everything is fast. It can be actually like a one-step checkout. Once your customer is established in the system, when they reorder from you, they're already in the system. They check out, it's connected to Shop Pay, and then they can just order. A lot of times people have this connected to their Google Pay or their PayPal or a credit card on file that just sits in their Shop Pay account. You also have the opportunity to earn dream vacations. So every year our consultants are basically challenged to earn a dream vacation to different locations. So we've done European destinations like Vienna, Spain. We've done even like Costa Rica. We're going to Cabo in January. And then right now the consultants are earning a trip to Alaska, and it just started this month where they're able to earn that. So lots of different locations. It's kind of like the icing at the cake at the end of a 6-month or a year cycle. So you are able to get a dream vacation, and you can earn it for the Alaska one. You can actually earn it automatically for 2 people. There's no inventory and quotas, and I talked a little bit about that. Like, you don't have to have that many wine seller. You don't have to pre-buy a whole bunch of wine and then resell it. Like I said, all the transactions are actually done through the home winery. Does someone have a question? Okay, no, doesn't say. No quotas, and what I mean by that, you don't have to do so much a month in sales in order to stay an active consultant. You also have the option, if you like to build a team and recruit people, you're able to do that, but you do not have to. Our bonus program or sales bonus program actually rewards all of our consultants equally. And I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute, which is income. All right, I'm going to go back here and just pause and take a look at some questions. I see Maria helping. Thank you. The cards on the wines, can consultants order those so they have them ahead of time? You can download them, Teresa. I see, Maria, you answered that question as well. So yeah, you can download them right on the back of your website or even on the front of your website, so your back office, so they are available. Tiffany, what steps could we take if a customer's wine order is out of stock or delayed? Can you share examples of zero sugar wines, gluten-free wines, etc.? What states are not included for wines to ship? All right, so Tiffany, in terms of out of stock or delay, the consultants receive something called the last call. So every time a wine goes below a certain amount of cases, they're alerted for it. So you will have and know what is getting close to being out of stock. So from what, 50 cases, 10 cases, 5 cases, what's the lowest it goes, Maria? Is it 5? 10?
It's usually 10.
10, right. So you know when it's getting low. And if for some reason the wine is sold out, right, in a certain amount of time, you would not be able to order it on the website. It would lock you out because it's counting how many bottles are left really in the warehouse. In terms of delayed, so we actually work with a third-party shipper called Wine Shipping. It's right across the street from our Napa winery, and they usually ship things out. We just transitioned to them about a month ago. So they usually, the day you put the order in, let's say today, it should ship within 24 to 48 hours. They give us a 4-day window just for precautionary, but if you were to order on a Wednesday, it should ship tomorrow. So if there's a delay, it's usually from FedEx, and you will get the tracking information from FedEx, as well as your customer will get that, and they'll be able to say if it's delayed somewhere. So that is how you will do it. Can you share examples of any zero sugar wines, gluten-free, etc.? If you go to the website, you can actually see things have a little emblem on them what are they called? An emblem? One of
Symbols.
those things. There you go, like a little symbol. And it tells you which wines are gluten-free or sugar-free wines. If you are connected with a wine consultant, they can even share with you our wine tasting menu. And you can see on the wine tasting menu, it'll tell you exactly which wines. So Alex does more training on wine. So I probably couldn't give it justice, but we do have wines that are substantial. Maria, what kind of wines do we have on? We have sugar-free, we have gluten-free,
So all our, yeah,
sustainably
so
grown. Mhm.
yeah, so all our wines are gluten-free, all of them
Okay.
except one, but we don't, that's gonna be sold out soon. And sugar-free, that's anything that is less than 1% of residual sugar. And so that is able to be called sugar-free wines.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I can, Tiffany, I can always send you a menu too, so you can see what the symbols look like, but they're usually on the menu, on the side of the menu. If not on the website, you could see it as well.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And wine consultants even post, we have a Facebook group, it's called Wine Nation, and they'll ask a
Mhm.
question about wine, and I tag Alex every time I see it, and he comes in, he answers the questions. But the consultants are super good about answering those questions, but like I said, he's accessible to get
Mhm.
what I say is I just, I think the best answer usually comes from Alex, and he can explain that to you too.
Okay.
What
Thank you.
states? So we're pretty much in every state except for Utah, Arkansas, Alabama, New
Is it New
Jersey,
Jersey?
Arkansas. Did I say that one? Delaware. I think that's it. And also Hawaii and Alaska. Now, Alaska, we can ship some wines to Alaska, but only certain zip codes. So every single state has their own regulations and rules and compliance. Everybody is different. You'll have a list too that shows you your state, and it tells you what your rules are in terms of volume limitations, which means how much wine can be sent either to an address or to an individual in a given time frame.
Mhm.
So those are the only states we're not. I have a map too. I think we actually have the map even on the website, but
Mhm.
if connect with the consultant, I can see the map, but those are the states that we're not located in. And that's because either they're not allowing direct to consumer wine, or sometimes the volume limitation is so low,
Mhm.
like 6 wines a year. I'm just making that up. It's almost pointless to be able to be. It's crazy though, like the different states and the rules and the laws. So
Definitely, especially Delaware. I have a lot of family and friends that live in Delaware, so I'll have to actually have to send it to them because I live in Maryland. So I would have to
okay.
send it to them because they can't get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. You'll have to have it shipped to you and then get it. Absolutely.
Right. But thank you for
Okay.
the information, ladies. Thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome. All right, so let's keep moving. All right, so let's talk a little bit about income. So independent wine consultants can earn in 6 different ways: by sharing wine with others, of course, building teams if they choose to. So you get paid on your personal sales, right? You get personal sales commissions, and you're actually paid on this every single week. We also have a bonus program, so you can earn up to 40% commission, and the bonuses are paid every single month. So there's thresholds, and once you hit certain bonuses or bonus gates, you actually get an increase. And we have a compensation plan that goes over that. If you want the full compensation plan, you can talk to the person that welcomed you here, and that kind of does the breakdown for you. You can also receive a new customer bonus, and this is pretty cool. We just implemented this, and this starts in September. So every new customer, their first time order, you can actually receive a bonus. So when you have a total of $250 in new customer bonuses or new customers orders, and that can be between one person or 5 people, you get an extra $25 in your paycheck. So it's really an extra 10%. So in some ways you can look at that as an extra earning up to 50%. So new consultants usually have all new customers. So the new customer bonus can really tack on to your paycheck. If you choose to grow a team, you can actually earn team and enroller bonus commissions. You can be eligible for a leadership bonus pool at a certain level in our compensation plan. So this is a shared pool between all leaders that hit a certain level. Also, one-time level up bonus. So as you level up in the compensation plan, we have bonuses from wine bucks to cash. You get paid weekly, like I said, on your personal sales commissions, but monthly on your monthly bonus gates, your new customer bonus, your team bonuses as well. All right, so let's talk a little bit about kind of the process and getting started. So on or after September 1st, you can actually sign up directly with the wine consultant that invited you to take a look at Wine Shop at Home, or somebody you've been discussing with, and they'll help you get signed up, or you can visit their website directly. If you haven't connected with a wine consultant yet, I'm going to give you my information and you can reach out to me and I can connect you with somebody in your area, or somebody you can have a conversation with, or you can even talk to me. So the consultant membership fee is $19.95 a month, and this covers everything you need, from your back office support to the ordering support. We have a very large social media. We have over 2,000 or 3,000 social media images too that you have access to. So it's $19.95 a month. You can prepay if you choose to. For a quarter, it's $54.95, or if you choose just to pay for the whole year, it's $199.95, and that gives you a little savings. So if you pay for the full year, you basically are getting 2 months free. So the consultant membership fee is the only thing that you have to do every single month. It's the only requirement. So when I talked about you don't have to have quotas in terms of sales, this is the only thing that basically is required, is to pay this fee, which of course includes your website as well. Your website will look exactly like the Wine Shop at Home website too. So once you do that, you have optional add-ons that you can choose from, and these are optional. They're always going to be available to you, even after you get signed up. So if you choose to, though, and you want to do this and like right when you are getting started and doing the sign up process, you can choose an essentials pack with tools to use at your wine tasting, and that pack is $59. It comes with drop stops. It comes with a Haley's corker, which is an aerator as well. This is probably our most popular accessory. Interest forms, which are basically like order forms. There's 1 ounce pour spout, so you put those on the wines at the tastings, and it does a controlled pour of 1 ounce. Also comes with a corkscrew, because we all need that, obviously. A crumb stopper, which is basically goes over the sparkling wines, and then our wine tasting guide, which is a step-by-step guide walking you through the wine tasting. You can also choose, if you'd like to just sign up for Wine Club at that time as well. You can choose a 2 or 4 bottle option. So a 2 bottle is $57 or $89 for a 4 bottle. Again, you have like 13 different clubs you can choose from. And that does include shipping. So it would be $57 plus tax or $89 plus tax. And then if you'd like to, you can order the 12 tasting glasses. They're like little mini glasses. I think this might be covering. Let's change. So there's these little mini glasses. So there's 12 of them, and they're $29.99. And again, that's optional. The only mandatory thing you have to do is do the consultant membership fee when you first sign up, and then you can choose. You can also start with the $19.95 a month, and later you can change it to the $54.95 for the next quarter. It's totally up to you. All right. And we are doing a special if anybody decides to sign up, or a little extra promotion, I should say. So if you choose to sign up between September 1st and September 8th, we have a little welcome package for you. So you would get $1,000 in volume towards a trip to Alaska. So you have to have so much in volume to go, but we're going to give you $1,000 because you weren't able to start in August. You also get $50 in wine shop bucks to spend on wine, and this is automatic, these first 2 things. If you have $500 in personal sales by September 30th, you'll get another $50 in wine shop bucks. You're also participating in the Smart Start program. So actually, if you hit 500 by the 30th, you're going to get another $50 because it's part of the program. So you'd get really $150 in wine shop bucks if you achieve that by September 30th. So this is something we're just offering for anybody that signs up between September 1st and September 8th. And I did see somebody ask something about Wine Nation, which is a Facebook group. And I think Maria answered, yeah, once you're signed up as a consultant, then we add you to the Wine Nation Facebook group. All right. And with that, this is my information. You can email me at Shelley, SHELLEY, at wineshopathome.com, or you can reach out to me on Facebook as well, under Shelley Whitmarsh-Beal. I do a lot of communicating with consultants on here. I just use Messenger, which is great. And I just keep it open to help you guys and ask questions. And from there, let's see if anybody else has any other questions. Teresa, you've been ready. I think we communicated. Awesome. Does anybody have any questions or anything else they want to know? Any consultants want to chime in and say anything? Help me out. Why are you a consultant, Maria?
Why? Actually, tomorrow I will be with Wine Shop 10 years. So I'm
Oh
super
my gosh.
excited about that. Why I love it is because of the support and the just it's just a great job. It's fun. I mean, people are happy to see you when you come in, and they're even happier because they've been drinking after you leave. But it is such a fun, it is a fun job, and you have so much support. Like I can't even tell you. This has been an amazing job. Best job ever I have ever had.
And we're pretty like, well, I like training. I think it's so important. So I have videos like on every topic. It probably could get a little annoying, like every little thing. We have a new wine consultant area where you go through and it just kind of guides you through all the what you have to do, right? All the steps. And of course you have that access and support from your team too, which is great. But I feel like we all do a good job kind of working together, from consultants working with the corporate team and to me working with the field. We're just kind of one. It's so super cheesy, but like one big happy family. So we'll just say that. Maria will
That's
say
so
it.
true. One big wine family.
Family. Yes, exactly. Tina, were you going to say something? I saw you come off mute.
I did. I totally agree with both of you. I mean, I feel the support is amazing. Even if, there's someone, you're in your consultant that you're, under, if they're not available, you can reach out to anybody and everybody will help you. I mean, like they said, I know it sounds cheesy, but we are one big wine family. This is my 7th year. Totally love it. Wouldn't have changed anything in the world. I'm a lifer, so it's great. It's the best job ever. You can't. Who can say you get paid to sip and pour wine? No. So I mean, you can never say that you don't want to go to work, right?
Thanks, Tina. You're funny. Does anybody else want to share? I see we have a couple of people. Any other questions? Are we good? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I did record this. If you're on the wait list, you may get the recording of it too, because I'm just going to send it out to everybody. So just connect with your wine consultant. Like I said, I'm happy to answer any questions as well, but we're all here to help and support you with everything you need. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank
Bye,
you
guys.
so much.
You're very welcome.